was using my internet connection, but it's been iffy. At least I hope this one will be okay. Let me open up my channel. I got a lot to say. Well, I got some things to say. I'm tired. I look tired, and I am. But I had to do this live stream because I've got things to say. This live stream. All right. Because anyway. Hi, Lindsay. First one in. Come on in. Hi, I am. Hello, Margie. Lynn. Tart. Inez. It's nice to see you guys. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Nana. Wow. Come on in. It's a little early. Usually I do it at 7:30, but I wanted to talk to y'all. Hi, Iris. And Molly. Good to see you guys coming in. Thank you. Well, you probably noticed that I am home. And I'm not at Lollapalooza right now. But I'm only an hour and a half from there. And let me explain what happened. But I loved it. I really, really, really loved it. Hello, Charlene. I had a blast with the people there. I will tell you why I'm home, though. Yes, I am home, as you probably can tell by the background. And I am uploading a video as I'm speaking. It's not going to be ready for a couple more hours, but it's uploading slowly. Oh, and it'll show you my yurt and Abilene State Park and the gathering. I didn't do lots and lots of videos. I didn't. But, oh, Margie. I know, the internet was terrible at the park for me. But here's how my impression and what I did. So I got there yesterday. I went to Walmart and got, you know, the already cooked bacon. I got a dozen hard-boiled eggs and what do you call it? The picture's blurry for you. I think no matter what I do, it's not going to be a good connection. I don't know why. Let's see if it straightens out. Because I'm looking at my camera and it looks good. Blurry for you too. Let me try something else. Hold on. Still blurry, huh? Guess we're not going to do too well. You're the sound is fine, so okay. Let me just talk to you. Okay, first of all, everybody, Rosie's there. She already ate. Been out. It's good now? Okay, well maybe this is the better connection. So I went to Abilene State Park. It takes about an hour and 35 minutes, and it was really a beautiful park, and it's kind of far off the beaten path. I'd never been that direction, and it was really good looking, really beautiful. It's a huge park. There's a part called the Wagon Wheel, and there's like a building, and then everybody's parked in their RVs around the whole, like it's called the Wagon Wheel. Only people with RVs and vans can be there, you know. And then there's a lot of other people that are in other groves. They've got, you know, like tents and their other RV parking too. But the main thing was right there at the Wagon Wheel. I'm glad it's better. Okay. So I got there and signed in. I'm telling you, the places got windy forest roads, very, very few. Not one sign said yurts. So it took me a while to find them. I got there and I looked inside. Hi, ES. Anyone I've missed. I got inside and it was very plain. Now, it's like a tent because actually there's air. I could see the ground outside a few places. They give you this air conditioner. It's not really an air conditioner, but it is kind of like one where they have a hose and they pipe in, and it kind of cooled the place down. The windows, if you wanted to be open, you had to roll them up, and they would be up. I brought a fan, thank God. I brought one extension cord. I could have used a couple. There's a fridge and a microwave, so I had bought all this food, stuffed it into the fridge. There was no couch. They're supposed to have a futon that you could sleep on or have a sofa, but they're broken. And I called and they said no, none of them go in couch anymore. They're eventually going to replace them. I'm like, well, it should. So I didn't really have a sit down, a place to sit. Just the beds. And my bed had a bunk bed up above it. And it was metal, and there was no wall, so you didn't have when you could sit on your bed with your pillows next to the wall. No, that didn't work. I brought a lot. It's way too much, but I emptied my truck out, and I did bring a rug, which boy am I glad I brought, because it's cold cement floors. And what else? I brought one small table. Had I known, I would have gotten a card table so that my kitchen, if I could have set it up better. But I just couldn't get it comfortable. And after I kind of got myself as comfortable, I drove over to the wagon wheel where I wanted to meet everybody too. I was very excited. And the first person I met was Eric, a nomadic fanatic who has been a friend of mine for like 6 years, but we never met in person. And so we had a big hug. I went into his camper with him and we talked for a while. He's in mourning for his beautiful cat that just passed away. So we just talked for a little while, and it was so nice to be, face to face with him. And he's a doll. He really is. Then I got to see my friend's frugal RV gal who had come to visit here overnight with Deborah Dickens. So I saw them, and then I saw Debs, who I had never met. And I got to tell you that Debs is the most adorable, friendly, warm person. I mean, I was really, really just... She inspired me. She just made me so welcome, and so did everybody. The farmer's wife, she was there. Her name is Barb, and she lent me. I brought too much. I couldn't even find stuff. I did bring my flashlight, but it was buried. She gave me a flashlight, and then I drove home, and then they picked me up in their truck because it gets dark as can be, and I would have got lost, and I did get lost a couple times. So she picked me up in the truck and brought me to the wagon circle so I could enjoy the fire and visit. And it was really nice to be out and meet such nice people. I met Mimi Weekend. I love her. Of course, RV Rebel Girl Carolyn was just so... She lent me a chair for a while until I finally got my own chair. But that was the only chair in my yurt. I had to take that chair. I couldn't leave it there because it's the only place I could sit down, and it wasn't that comfortable. So when I got back, so at about 10 o'clock last night, after enjoying everybody, I hadn't eaten because my yurt is so far away. I was dehydrated too. I wasn't feeling good. I even had a headache. But I stayed as long as I could, and then I had them drive me back to my yurt, and I killed 3 bugs crawling on the floor. The Wi-Fi, the internet connection was so bad. I got to tell you, it stuck. I got this sent to me. It's called, and this is a good one. I love it. Tribbit. It's a speaker, and it's Bluetooth. So I thought, well, I'll have that, and that came from my subscriber, and her name is Michelle Marie. Thank you. It came at the right time. That was perfect. Let me fix this. Okay. Yeah, because I brought it with me. I wanted it in my room at night because I had nothing to do. I mean, I just literally was just twiddling my thumbs. So I was trying to get Pandora music on and using the Tribbit, which every now and then it would work, and then it would cut off. So, that didn't work as well as it should. Nothing worked. I was very uncomfortable, and at 3:30 in the morning, 3:30 a.m. in the forest, I had to go to the bathroom. And I'm not talking about, like peeing in a jar. I'm talking about I have to go to the bathroom. I don't know if my system, I never get up at 3:30 in the morning to do that, but I had to get up, and I put some clothes on, and I drove around the corner because I knew where the washroom was, but it wasn't close. And I wouldn't walk. I can't afford to fall. Get older, you don't want to fall. So in sleep, then when I finally fell asleep, you're going to notice in the pictures, the ceiling is glass, like a big dome. And as soon as the light comes in, it's bright. So I decided I wasn't comfortable. Didn't sleep good. I wasn't cooking the food on the microwave. There was no place to sit and eat the food. Yeah, anyway, but everybody was so happy. I'm the only one that wasn't happy, but I was happy to be with everybody, so I hope they forgive me for going home. I see your comments, Margie. I'm sorry that it's a crappy connection. And I took so much stuff that I didn't even use. And I was almost like I had a little heat sick. And I wanted to go back. I did go back one more time before I left to say goodbye. But you'll notice in my next video, though, I did try to take some videos. I enjoyed myself, Izetta. I just wasn't comfortable physically. And I was all alone. There was no other people in the yurts. All the yurts were empty. So I did enjoy myself when it came to meeting people. That was fantastic. I really loved to meet everybody. It was great. But I've gotten to this age now that I have to have comfort. I love C-Dubs and Barb. I had a headache, and C-Dubs rubbed my head and my shoulders and took away my headache. Yeah, I got to see most people. I met Dana from Full Tiny House. She's a doll. Got a hug. Met her children. I met Dan, the Dan van, but I didn't talk to him, but we did meet and say hello. And I parked behind Randy. So I got to meet a lot of people, not everybody. Ooh. I want to show you what I got. Beck, who is a twin sparrow, sent me this. This is a Lucy light. I had no idea what it was. And last night, all I needed was this Lucy light. So it was a good thing. Yeah. Perfect. Love the Lucy light. People have them all over the place. That sounds I did get to go. And it's only an hour and 30 minutes from here. So it's not like I had to drive 3 hours. And if I wanted, I could go back. But I'm not. I had a good time. You know what I think? If I had a van that I was sleeping in or a trailer small, it's more fun to be part of the circle. Dixie, is this Cindy? Dixie, are you Cindy? Hey, Twin Sparrow. I love this thing you sent me. The Lucy light. Thank you. Dixie, Cindy. They should let people know that there's nothing. I mean, I called and said, why are both beds when one should be a couch? And they said they were all broken and that they don't make couch anymore. They're just beds to sleep 5 people. I can't even imagine 5 people. And if I was ever going to do this again, I would have to bring a couple of chairs and a card table. I know. I'm so sorry, C-Dubs. You know I would have loved a big old hug. And from Cindy too. Cindy, thank you so much for being. You both, you and C-Dubs were made me feel very welcome. I could not sleep good, girls. I just, I was up at 3:30 in the morning and I had to drive to the bathroom. Then I couldn't fall asleep, and then I didn't want to cook because I didn't have tables to put my. I just couldn't get it right. I couldn't get it right. But next time I'm gonna find a way to camp, because camping's the way to go. Then you're with everybody, you get up in the morning and people are saying good morning. I mean, I got up, I was the only one at the yurts, and that place is big and I get lost. That's why I was so glad Cindy Dixie Rose, she came and brought me to the gathering and then brought me home, which is a little dark and eerie at night. I brought my pumpkin home. I didn't eat well. I wasn't drinking enough water. I missed my dogs. And that was another thing too, you guys. Kathy and Mark were going to take Rosie and Lily with them camping because they're going camping for 10 days. But they had so much stuff in their truck, Kathy and Mark, said that Kathy was going to have to hold the dogs in her lap for her hour drive. I'm coming next year. Oh yeah, I definitely would come. Yeah, I didn't like that nobody was around. There was not one car. And we're talking deep woods. Deep woods, for me, it was pretty deep. But I did enjoy sitting with you guys. And I would love to travel near you and be part of a little caravan for a while. That would be such a blessing to me. So in the near future, things are going to change. And I am going to work it out because I have a love in my heart for that kind of lifestyle. Not all the time, but there's something about having your own bed and bring your stuff with you, even if it's just a van. It's your van. You have what you need there. Oh, and C-Dubs, she's just got a new van, a high top, a beauty. She's got a full stove in her. Oh, my nose shouldn't bleed for a long time now, ES, because I had it cauterized. So usually, God willing, when I get it cauterized, it's pretty much like okay for a long, long time. And I'm not no, I didn't. My nose felt pretty good, actually. I've been doing okay that ways. I don't know if I'd want to be in real high altitudes. I've thought about that. And there was a time in my life I would have never even thought about high altitudes bothering me. Lessons from Lila. Hello. Can't believe you guys are on my live stream. They're all at Lollapalooza right now. How was the food? How did that food turn out? Hi, Totally Kathy. Yeah, I think it takes time when you're up high in the mountains to get adjusted. But I've been to Tahoe and I've been to Mount Hood. I never even felt it. But then again, I don't know. Now I might. Aww. I love you back. Hi, Meadow Fairy. So there's lots of neat people. And they were just friendly as can be. Nomadic Fanatic won first place. What did he make? I gotta tell you, I've known Eric for as long as I've been on YouTube. We used to hang out on the Hangouts. And so we had phone number, and we just never really got together physically. But I was so happy to get a big hug, and I feel my heart's broken for him. I know he's going through a lot right now. I just really, really love Eric, and I got to go in his motorhome, and I got to see Tara, his new little cat. But it's sad right now. Ribs and beans. Wow, I can't believe he won. Hi, Kathy. He's almost 60. Yes, Debs has hands, angel hands. Hey, Dirk. And tater tot casserole. It was good. I was talking to Carolyn from RV Rebel Girl, and they give these different things like items, and you have to cook something out of them. And she had, I think, small wieners, like little wieners, crackers, tortilla chips, and cream cheese. And she made a dip, she said. Yeah, if you're ever lucky, Margie, that you're in the same position, you're right next to Debs, just feel her hands on your head and neck and shoulders. Debs, why don't you come by here on your way wherever you're going next? Everybody. Cindy up because I wanted to thank her in person, and I couldn't find her. And another person that was really nice was the farmer's wife, Barb, who I don't know her until now. You guys are lucky that you get to go camping. Yeah, I had the time that I'm with everybody was 100% good. The yurt, well, it fell below comfort. Honestly, you have to move in those chairs, and you guys saw that the yurt. It's not that comfy. It really isn't. I'm still unpacking. I have so much crap. Oh my God, so much. Charlie has to get back to work. Yeah, I would have liked to have talked to Randy and the Dan Van and a few other people that I didn't really get a chance to sit and talk to. Well, tell her that I love her right back, and we will have to see each other again. But there are 5 full hookups right behind my RV at the community center, some trees. And you could gather here. I was going for the weekend. I was going for Thursday and Friday, but my sleep, I have to get sleep. So I wasn't comfortable. I am breaking up. Well, maybe I'll end this, unfortunately, I'll have to end it a little early. Because if you guys can't hear me, I wish I was there tonight. I really like being there. It blows my mind that I was so uncomfortable and so lonely. I was lonely at the yurt. Yes, the gathering was awesome. And the people there, so friendly and warm and helping hands and very sharing. It's really a unique group. Hi, John. So you guys, I hope you've had a good start to your weekend. Twin Sparrow said, I know what you mean about overpacking. Really, I do it too. Stuff you don't see is not red. Yeah, and I bought a bunch of food thinking I was gonna cook, and I didn't cook anything. The only thing I ate at my yurt, I had a piece of sourdough bread, and I bought some buffalo chicken dip, and I kind of made it like cream cheese on it. Ate that and 2 hard-boiled eggs because I was starving. And that's the only thing I ate there. Thanks, Inez. Next time I'll have a. I do want to get a van. I've been wanting it for 6 years, so. Right, if you're not in the wagon wheel, then you're kind of like running around to try to catch things. You're not as involved. And it wouldn't be so bad if I was with a few people and I had a group. But all alone, and everybody's just so friendly and they all know each other because they travel. I'm very jealous. I wish I could do that. But the lucky part is that I'm happy is that people were good to me, and I was just thrilled to meet people. Yeah, I would have needed a better place to sleep. There were bugs. There was no Wi-Fi, so at night there was nothing, nothing for me. And the bed was like sitting on like a bouncy belt. It was a weird bed. No crying, Lily, Rosie. You could be camping. And another reason too that I decided to come home, another really good reason, is Kathy and Mark were going to babysit Rosie and Lily for me for a couple nights. And today they all left and went to Copper Breaks State Park. It's just an hour the other direction. And they were crowded in her car. She said that the dogs were going to have to sit on her lap the whole way. And it's going to be odd for them to be not with me and with them and out camping. So anyway, long story short, I'm with my dogs and I'm happy. I got to meet some really good people. Hi, Noor. Zanero. Yeah, I got to meet. I wish I would have even been able to have conversations with more people. Really. But I'm glad I got really what I got. I got exactly what I needed. It just makes me want to, to join up in my own way. Maybe a little bit in the winter and a little bit in the summer just to get away. But I've got some big news coming, but I'm not going to tell you about it yet. I've got a huge surprise starting. Well, I will definitely share my surprise Monday. But it's a big one. Only a couple people know, but they're sworn to secrecy because I want to make sure everything goes through good. And boy, this thing keeps sliding. There. Yeah. So you guys got some news coming from me. Rosie, no, we're not crying. Anyway, that's what's going on with me. I had a great time. I really am glad I went. I guess I need to be more comfortable. The yurt's for, if I was a little younger, I could have slept on the floor. Yeah, it's big news. But I gotta wait till Monday. I really can barely keep this in, but I'm going to. It's a cliffhanger. I just really want to say to Michelle, thank you for going on my wish list and getting something I really, really want. And now I have. It is so good, the sound. Okay. And by the way, Miss Darling Twin Sparrow, you have really become a good friend of mine, and I just want to thank you. Thank you so much for just all the kindness that you show me, and I'm so glad that we can give Mary all those cards. That keeps her happy. So it works out really well, especially for me. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. I guess that's all. After Debs gave me my massage in my neck and my brain, it was so much relaxed, I had to give her a necklace. So she's got a necklace of mine in her house. Aw, thanks, Twin Sparrow. You know, I love you guys. We're friends. I know we don't know each other in person, but it's the same in person. It really works out. The only difference is when I meet someone that knows me and they've watched my channel and I don't know them, I'll be saying something like, you know, my dog Rosie and Lily, and they'll say, yeah, we know. It's like you can't tell them anything new because they know you. And yet I got to catch up and find out about who I'm talking to. But it's awesome. I wish I could do that more often. It's going to have to happen. I'll talk to you guys. I'm going to probably do a live stream Monday. But if not Monday, for sure Tuesday, we'll have the surprise. Peace out, friends. Thank you for coming in. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't. I would keep going, but are you guys having problems seeing it? Is the picture all messed up? Let me know. And Dirk, I'll be sending you the Yorkie. I just have to put it in the mail. So that'll be happening Monday on my way out. Yeah, it's a big surprise. Is it okay now? Like, has it gotten better? Sound is spotty. Yeah, the Yorkie's coming home. Dirk. I'm gonna go anyway, but I wanted you all to know what I had gone through for the weekend, and you know, that just would happen and how things are. You know, I give you the exact truth. Yeah, I don't know. The internet's been crappy for the last couple days for me. I'm usually pretty good here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Why? What happened? Oh, and the flies. You know, it's been warm again. We got warm weather again. I'm so over it. And so the flies came back. But they're going to go away again. They better. And by the way, I do show this in my video that's coming out. It's uploading as we speak. This is one of my new necklaces, and it's so pretty. It's really beautiful. Lots of blues and turquoise, pretty much. And it's 40 inches, so it's a long one. Okay. And I can't remember what other one I did. Whatever. Look on my Etsy shop. What happened, Tart? Give me the news before I hang up. Poor Alex Baldwin, he accidentally killed someone. Like in an accident, in a car accident? Take care of the chickens. Someone's got to feed the chickens and water the chickens. Alex shot 2 people? He did. Filming a movie in New Mexico on movie site. What, didn't he know that there were real bullets in the gun? That's gonna really ruin his life. That's what I say, you know, life is amazing. I mean, how fast things can change. Here's one I'm working on. Stars, beautiful stars. He had a bad fake gun. Oh my God. A prop gun and it killed people. Can you imagine? I don't think I've ever heard anything like that happening. Yeah, it's supposed to be a movie prop and it was a loaded gun. I'll be checking the news out, I guess. You never know what's going to happen in your life. You just don't. You gotta roll with these punches. Bam, you know? Oh yeah, and you guys probably don't know this, but I bought a brand new battery for my house, my travel trailer. And come to find out that The fuse box that has the charger is all one unit. Okay, we got it out and got the model number. I'm gonna have to buy one, and it drained my battery, so I wasn't able to get like my hot water heater. No light in my fridge, no lights overhead, which is fine. But little things that the house battery works on. So we have a trickle. We're doing a trickle, a battery charger with a trickle, and it's helping. So that's another thing coming up. I'm so tired of having to replace things on this trailer and my car. I mean, think about it. I look like vanilla pudding. That's never been told to me before. Reboot the modem. Hold on a minute, let me reply. Kathy asked. So, the trickle charger got taken off the battery, and when I got home, again, the battery was dead. So Nathan, my sweet Nathan, wait a minute. So Nathan, he came over and put the trickle charger on. Oh my gosh. I'm just answering Kathy. She's real tired because she's been camping. And it's hard work. You gotta pack up for days. They were packing. Now in my next video, you guys, you gotta watch it because it's gonna show the tent that they put up in our yard here because they wanted to clean it out and all of their cots and everything was cleaned. It was up for a few days with a big, huge barbecue, smoker, wood burning thing, and they painted it. And so I have some pictures of that in my next video along with my Lollapalooza experience. So that should be out tonight, late. Kathy's talking to me. Anyway, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to sleep good tonight, too, in my little home, in my casa, with my babes. And I am sorry that I can't be there because I would like to just be there around the fire and around the circles and talk to people and then go home. But anyway, hi, Vanilla Rain. Okay, everybody, I hope you all have a real good rest of your weekend. And on Monday, some news. Hopefully all positive, good news. Oh, I gotta explain it again. RV Lucky, you're gonna have to turn this. I'm gonna be ending it soon. You're gonna have to start it over and listen because I don't want to repeat myself. But I went home today because I was not comfortable in my sleeping arrangements in a yurt. And I missed my dogs, and so here I am. There's no place like home, and no matter what your home is, you know, whether it's a little trailer, or a van, or a house, or an apartment, it's your home, you know. Oh, that sounds like fun, Lucky. At a casino in Albuquerque. I've never been, I gotta go to New Mexico. Someday. I really enjoyed the friends I met, Lucky. If you ever get to go to Lollapalooza, I advise it, definitely. Well, I will talk to you later, Inez, if you want. I know, sometimes you guys can get, like, really into the bad news. I know it's bad news, but let's not talk about it too much because it turns everybody, it really kind of makes people feel bad. It does. You know, you want to know the news, you guys can turn the news on. Because it's too sad. You know what was really sad is that I spent some time with um, Eric, Nomadic Fanatic, and he lost his cat, his sweet cat Jax, and I just felt for him. His eyes were red, and he is going through a lot. So say prayer that he gets strong and that his little Terra cat makes him happy. At least he's got a little friend there. Yes, she was just saying not to keep talking about the killings because it's not a fun topic. Yeah, it's an accident. We know about it. That's it. It's okay. It's over. We just get, we're passionate people, all of us. And you get on a subject and you want to, you want to share your passion. And sometimes it works, but sometimes it's like, no, I don't want to hear that. Oh yeah, I'm going to stay in my home. I probably, I shower over there. Yeah, Twin Sparrow. I got a good hug from him, and we did share a little time. I went in his home and talked to him for a while, and it was just so nice to. He is a very nice person. He's a very, very excellent editor, and he's built his channel from nothing. It was extra great meeting you, honestly, Cindy. I've got your phone number, right? So I will call you if you want me to. Yes. Yes, it's a heartbreak. And he didn't know where to go, and it broke my heart. I'm glad he came to be with everybody. Yes, I'll call you. Okay. Nancy, I'm home because I only spent one night. I was only an hour and a half away from my bed. Okay? And I didn't sleep good, and I was up in the middle of the night, and I was all by myself in the yurt. There's just a lot of reasons, and I just wanted to go home and be comfortable and be with my dogs. But I had a fabulous time. I did. Yes, one day I'm going to get a van. You're right, yes. Well, the yurt just was kind of crappy, and it was way far away from everybody, and I didn't bring enough tables. I didn't realize I had to set up a kitchen. They didn't have any tables. They didn't have any small dresser. Nothing. Just nothing. If you didn't bring it, you didn't have it. It was concrete floor. I did bring a rug. I made it as good as I could make it, but I felt like I was suffering. You know what I mean? It's not good for me. We shall be together again. And Cindy, if you ever want to come visit, please, we'll talk on the phone. Because you're not that far from me. We could do a meetup. I'm sorry I'm not there right now. I really, because the weather in the evening was cool, and everybody's out, and everyone is having groups and talking, and it's fun. Well, my trailer's cozy and nice, but I can't move it. It's too big. Yeah, I'd rather sleep in a van too that I fixed up, that I know what's there. I'll never go to the yurt again. I'm yurted out. But it would have been better had there been a friend along. But still, we would have had to bring a card table or you needed, you can't, it's hard to make coffee on the ground, on the concrete floor, and try to cook and eat. Sitting on beds, just beds. They had no chairs. Anyway, but I don't care. I'm glad I went. I know everybody's having a blast right now without me. And you guys, please give everybody a big hug from me that is there that I didn't get a chance to visit with. Like Dana, tell Dana, I got to say hello and get a hug, but I would have loved to sit and talk to her and her kids. Same thing with Camp Goer 1's there tonight. You want to kill three. Yes, Eric's a professional and he's done really well. I'm really proud of him because we started at the same time, and we've been friendly. I mean, we didn't know each other. Yesterday was our first time together, but it felt like we knew each other. Yes. Anyway, you guys, I guess I've been trying to end this for a while. Maybe I'll just stay on. Oh, you would have liked Lollapalooza, RV Lucky. It's really nice. And you're camping in your van, so you'd fit right in. You'd be right on, right with everybody. I was just the only one that was in a yurt. There was no cars by me, nothing. Hi, Butterbean Head. I was looking forward to it. Well, I'll stay on a little longer as long as you guys are talking to me. And going to the bathroom. Now, I mean, this is not a... Well, we all go to the bathroom, right? What happened to my... But, no, it worked out fine. I really had a good time. It didn't not work out. It just, I couldn't stay in the yurt another night. I didn't want to. But I had my chance to meet lots of people. Watched the feel of it. It felt good. I wished I was in a camper. Like, lucky if you have a van and you get a space, don't miss it. The people that you'll meet are wonderful. These are some great friends that you could make. So next time you should go because you've got a camper. If I had a camper, I would have stayed. If I was in a small camper, I would have stayed. Honestly, it's kind of sucky that I don't have a camper. No, I can't tell you yet. I have a big surprise on Monday. Hopefully, by Monday afternoon, I'll be able to blurt it out. But it's going to be good for me. I can tell you that. Hi, Kimberly. I did have to leave early. I just was tired. I missed my dogs. The yurt was very plain and not cozy, and everybody was other places. I was the only one in the area at night, and I couldn't sleep good. And it had a dome, a glass dome, and bright as could be in the morning. And I was just sort of sleeping a little bit in the morning, and I couldn't sleep. And I just couldn't cook. There was nothing comfortable about cooking with a concrete floor and no tables. So that's that. No, they don't know my great news. A couple people know my news, but they've sworn to secrecy. So that's that. It was also hot in the afternoon. I mean, it was in the 80s and the sun was shining and it was hot. In the evening, it was comfortable. And it was fun. They have fireplaces. They have movies. They show movies. People are just chatting and getting to know each other. Forgive me for I could have stayed, but I really, really wanted to just be home. Maybe next time I'll be in my own camper van or something like that, and I can be comfortable and park next to my friends and enjoy each other's company for a long time. And maybe eventually get to caravan with a few people and see some of the pretty parks that there are. And when you have good friends and you're cooking over a fire, and I mean, I can see how fun it is. Yeah, because we were only like an hour and a half. I didn't know where the Abilene State Park is, but now I do. And it's not that the park and the whole, like, you know, so yeah, well, everybody had dogs. Everybody had their dogs. They would, the rules for the yurts, which I can't understand why, it's a concrete floor with nothing. No dogs allowed in the in the yurts. I could have brought my dogs, and no one would have even known because I was the only one over there, and I could have just driven them over, and it would, you know, it could have been. I wish you had it in Oklahoma. Well, it's not me to have. This is a Lola. Lola Lost on Land is the lady that came up with this Lollapalooza. I think it's their third year. And they're from Texas. It was a nice area. I would love to go back. I just need to be in a camper so I'm comfortable. Yeah. And at 3:30 in the morning, I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't feel well. I had to get up in the dark, in the middle of no, I mean, literally like a mile at least from other people. And I'm sure there's some, I don't know, I didn't see anybody. And drive myself to the bathroom at 4 in the morning. I'm like trying to fall asleep. Martha says if dogs poop or pee on concrete, you can't get that out. Well, I don't know. The concrete was pretty scarred up. So, I don't know. All I know is my dogs don't poop and pee in the house. I had to drive to the bathroom because there's a walkway, and it's a little walk because it's a new bathroom. It's a nice bathroom. But the walkway in the middle of the night, no way. I mean, I'll trip and kill myself. So I drove. And then I got back at about, like, it was like 4 a.m. and I'm sitting there. I had electricity. But they don't have any, like, small lights. I brought my own small lamp. It was a, you know, whatever. I have a Patreon account. I don't push it much. I also have membership here. Don't push that at all either. You know. It's okay. Whatever people are comfortable with, I'm happy. No, they had electric, and they had a microwave and a little fridge, but nothing to cook on. Like, I'm not gonna sit on the floor, you know. I'm still on. Well, because you guys were telling me that I was, you know, all messed up and blurry, but now I'm not. Lily will go on a pee-pee pad. Rosie won't. She wants to go outside. Rosie never goes in the house. No, you know, Ranger came because I wanted him to make the futon into a couch. And he said they can't. They're all broken. And they're going to eventually replace them. Well, the closest hotel would have been about probably 20 miles away. I don't see that being, if I'm gonna do it, I want to be right there with everybody. I don't want to go home and have to entry. No, Butterbean Head. It can't happen. You know, when I was younger, I could have done all of it. Anymore, honey. If I can't be comfortable, if my shoes hurt, I'm not gonna be happy. What about an air mattress for what? What? You lost my phone number? We'll get it straightened out. Why would I need an air mattress? They had beds. I mean, there wouldn't have been any space for an air mattress. Kathy and Mark are sleeping on a queen-size air mattress for their 10 days away. Hi, Donna. Yeah, so they're camping. She just told me how tired she is. They've been working their asses off for like 3 days. They set this giant tent, which is in my next video, um, on the lawn here, and the tent sleeps. Oh, well, it's going to be Lee and Stephanie, Mark and Kathy, and one of the young men who's a foreign exchange student. That's how big this tent is. Are you better now, Margie? Oh, it wouldn't work, Kimberly. I mean, Kathy. It's misleading. I said to the guy, well, it shows a couch. And he said they all broke. They're just beds now. I don't need a bed in the middle of the living room. I need a place to sit. But I had a good time. Sounds like a waste of money. Well, I'll tell you what. The yurts cost $50 a night. And I bought the yurts a few months ago. When I checked out, he gave me back $34 refund. That was awfully kind. I didn't expect anything back. Because it's my doing. I'm leaving, you know, it's not their fault. But it was, well, the yurt wasn't good for me, but RV Lucky, meeting everybody and getting hugs and visiting and talking and sharing, that was really good for my soul. So it wasn't bad. Yeah, she must have good internet connection. She's quite the lady. Everyone, I really didn't meet anyone that I thought, oh, you know, they were also nice. It's just about an hour and 30 minutes away. And I had one night, I did have a really fun night with everybody and day. And an experience, okay? And in my next video, you'll see at night I have this Lucy light on. And it's, you know, dark, and you can see the sky through the, you know, it's a round top. Rebecca, that's true. If you know, were going to do it, then you'd have to do it right. You wouldn't want that many people in there, but maybe 4 people. Hi, Marilyn, darling. I could go back if I wanted to for the day. It's not that far. It's, you know, I go to Abilene. That takes about an hour and 5 minutes. Another 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes to the park. But I think I'm going to just hang out here and try to I haven't even unpacked. I mean, my clothes are still in my little suitcase. All my kitchen stuff's put away. And I wasn't drinking enough water, and I wasn't eating, and I felt lightheaded, and I wasn't comfortable because, you know, everybody was cooking over open fires, and they were making food, and all my food was in my yurt, and it was like a mile and a half away. So I didn't want to say to somebody, "I'm hungry, could you feed me?" Yeah, the Lucy light's kind of neat. There are people that had like 6 of them across, you know. And the neat thing about them is they have a good light. And they have a little thing here so you can hang them. I've heard of them, but I've never saw one. Yeah, they're good lights, and they're great outside, especially. Yeah, the yurt was not convenient to the bathroom. Yeah, you gotta buy if you're camping out there. I'm gonna tell you, Order some Lucy lights. They're good. If you have a van, I think one Lucy light would light up the whole van. Enough, to do whatever you have to do. I did. I roughed it. As much as I can rough, I roughed it. Yeah, the bed wasn't comfortable. I had 4 pillows. I made my bed with I put a foam pad down, and then I made it. I mean, the bed was as best as it could be. And I had a fan on me, and I was cool enough. I mean, I tried to sleep. Yeah, Margie, you have one too. Yeah, most of the campers get these. I'd heard about them. And then Twin Sparrow sent me, and it was all flattened. You had to blow it up. I had no idea what it was at first, but it turned out good. Yeah, better than a flashlight. Flashlights are good, very important when you're camping. I mean, I was ready, I had a little thing to pee in my hut, no problem, but in the middle of the night, you go to the bathroom. What are you talking about, Lucky? You said who's he? Probably should have got someone to share the driveway. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I sit it outside. It gets all charged up. It's good light. Doesn't hurt your eyes. What are you talking about, Lucky? Oh, good. Kutchet says she sees me fine. That's good. Man, I tell you what, I'm going to sleep tonight. Yeah. If I was I wish I had a travel buddy or at least my own van, and I could park next to people Yeah, the showers were real nice. The bathroom was very, very clean, brand new. I met Barb. I don't think I met Max. But I really like Barb. She's a hoot, and she's very friendly. Very sweet and friendly. Dixie. Carolyn, RV Rebel Girl. Wonderful people. You can't camp in the driveway of the yurts. They're not allowed. That would have been a good idea. Could you get away with it? I don't know. Maybe you could. Yeah. I wish I had a travel buddy. I do. And it might happen in the future. I've got a big surprise for you guys on Monday. It's really a big surprise for me. I would love to have someone with me. That would have been a lot better. I could have definitely, made good with a friend. But it was not good. And I'm sorry I'm not there tonight. I did enjoy the company. I like people. Well, it's been an hour, so I'm going to let you guys go. Maybe Butterbean Head. I know people want to know. I never surprise you guys, but this time I'm going to know Monday, personally, if everything is copacetic. I will see some of you on Saturday Zoom, and the rest of you Monday, I'll probably do a live stream. I'm pregnant. Wouldn't that be something? A 70-year-old pregnant woman. I'd make the papers. I haven't had sex in a long time. So it'd be another Jesus. Yeah, if I had a baby, it'd be Jesus coming back. Good night, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll talk to you soon with some surprise. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Check my Etsy shop because I have done at least 3 or 4 new necklaces, and you might find one you can't live without. You never know. Thumbs ups are always appreciated. Love you. Peace out.